got ourselves Bat. Oh, was kind of out in the open, out of bounds there for a second. Bat Bunny on this team. We got ourselves Paladin also. I like the name, just good old Paladin. Paladin. You know what? I'm gonna put some respect on that name. Paladin. Merlin. It looks like Paladin is gonna be first up, with Buna also in the back providing the refreshments for the homies. Inyo over on this team, ready to go, but not gonna be next. Got Hockey over here on that Frost Hockey. Is that a good Frost Paladin? Oh, what is happening? Heldrock just walked in. Dane maybe looking at a bubble here. Oh no! Bubble it. Oh, trying to catch up in healing, whatever you can. You guys have a mage. You could do a mage food, but against Heldrock, it might be a little tough. Heldrock with a quick feint death, taking quite a bit of damage from a Paladin, but oh, the kill shot at the end with a rapid fire. I missed that opener. Merlin charging out. It's going to be a trap win for him. Immediately runs over it. He couldn't predict it. He couldn't have predicted, but Heldrock definitely had it held there. Well, he's going to try to see if he can get a slow on to Merlin, and that's going to be an explosive on top of it too. Merlin, if he's careful with a Hand of Freedom and Pony, he could close the gap with Heldrock. You just got to be very careful with the traps. Trap around the corner. If you're paying attention, you will know that it's not going to be easy. If you do want to run over it, you definitely need to consider Hunter's position where he's at. If you do, he is going to go for the charge trap. Death Chakram is in. That's a pretty big defense. You may need to play someone here. Explosive to follow with a stun. Merlin trying to see if he can get himself a go. Stun. Does he go for human racial? Bubble. That's a lot of damage out of Heldrock with a volley on top of it. Trying to see if he can maybe get himself a better angle. No stun for Heldrock available right now. So Merlin may be limited to what he can do. Just going in for damage while Crusade is active. Heldrock looking to freeze him. Chop him in place. Does not have an answer. Sniper is going to do quite a number here. Quite a bit of damage. Merlin trying to see if he can make a play off this one. Shield defense for this one as well. Barely got any health, but he's just trying to see if he can stay aggressive. And that explosive shot taken him. Heldrock immediately diving into a shot. Him needs a camo. Instantly needs a camo. Unless the rogue. Turtle. Yeah, Bad Bunny is not going to let him go anywhere. He is not letting it happen. Nope. Not happening. Heldrock is going to have a hell of a time. Scatter. Tar trap. Oh, freezing. He doesn't trick it in, right? Do you get a camo? He does get a camo. This way you need to find the pet. Eyes are up on either side. Pet is dotted or Heldrock is dotted. One of those two. Now it's going to be much harder for Heldrock to escape this. Yeah, the dots are in. Once they're in, Hunter can't do anything about it. Nothing you can do unless you got a heal. It's over. That is so rough, man. Ah, man, that's harsh. That's harsh. I was hoping maybe Heldrock would catch himself a camo or something, but no, not happening. Hockey is going to be up next. Frosty Hockey, though. You know what? I can't blame him for not playing Frost. Frost DK needs a buff or something, man. They need to take a second look at it in PvP. It's fine for dungeons and raids, sorta, but like for PvP, it probably did a little bit, just a little bit more work there, yeah. Evasion up for Bad Bunny, just going for the vanish. Use dance, I think, on Hockey's earlier. No, not Hockey. Or did you just use dance on Hockey? Or did you use yours on Heldrock? I'm not even sure which one. Hockey, though, not doing great health-wise, having to sacrifice his pet. As he did have necrotics either way. Not a lot of health available. Man might just be down for the count right now. Trying to go for a grip. Death strikes. Bad Bunny just trying to see if he can bleed him out. He just needs a bit more bleeds. And he does take it. If the bleeds encompass the leftover health of whatever target you're attacking, and they're below 10% health, it's over. Yeah, minimum seconds back of survival. Hell yeah, Heldrock. Yeah, dude. You play so well. We barely see survival. Not survival. Marksman hunters in these, or we do once in a while, but definitely not that often. I think there's one guy on EU that pops in here once in a while. But yeah, I love watching some marksman. Like, not as specific a marksman, but rather I like watching somebody who's like really good at whatever spec that they main, right? Somebody watching them weave the art that is the spec that they constantly play. That's fun. NU is going to be up next. Fury of the Eagle does get hit with the disarm, but I think you can still Fury of the Eagle even if you're disarmed into a stun onto Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny just going in for the most amount of damage. Kingsbane, everything is available. Does he go for the death mark? You may just need to. That is explosive. Does go for the death mark last second, but the dots, man, they are going to do a bit of damage. But I don't think, yeah, especially with the Manic Bender, it's not enough for him to go down at all. Buna trying to go for a poly into a Ring of Frost, catches the pet. If you get yourself a slow onto Inu, trying to go for movement while polymorphing, do you get yourself a, do you get yourself, are you still Shimmer or are you playing the Ice Flows now? I'm not even sure, honestly. It looked like you were trying to move while casting polymorph at the same time. Man, as Inu tried to see if you can avoid him best possible, does go for the Nova. As long as you get yourself a decent CCO onto Inu, might be able to make something work. Does get full burst into a Rare Frost. Do you have that Shatter combo? As long as you get the flurry raid, yeah, it's going to give you the most amount of damage. Freeze onto Buna. That is Diamond Ice has to trinket out of it. No way damage is going to be able to break it, which gives Inyo almost like a guaranteed stun, like a Cyclone-esque version of Trap. Does go for the biting shot as Buna charging in. Ice block, it gives Inyo an opportunity to at least recover a bit of health. Manic Betages letting him catch up a little while the pet is getting blasted by the water alley, but it's barely doing anything. Not at this point. Stunned from a distance. Buna trying to see if he can stay aggressive here. Actually, Inyu's just gonna walk right into an interrupt onto that Frostbomb. Might have enough damage here. It's a big death chakram. Buna is able to reverse a little bit of the damage. Still got Ultra. May need to use Ultra here ahead of time. No, your health. Oh, he got himself a shield. I don't know how you live this. Ice block. Hold on a second. Does get the frost bomb onto Inyo, and Buna looking for the recovery. This mage is so aggressive. He's looking for the kill. He's trying to see if he can end it. Brad doesn't quite connect. Trying to see if he can reach him. He's actually just in line of sight, barely in LOS. Got him some full raise. That's enough right now. The grenade thrown in. Last spike almost did it, but that's gonna be certified walking in. Shadow or death of the guy down. Oh my goodness, he was so close too. Oh man. Is it gonna be speed? Is it gonna be Chicago up next? Maybe, possibly. I like your mog. The tabard, the mask, and the entire ensemble really. And that's Mongoose, right? The enchant. Pretty sure. Is it Chicago? Maybe Chicago's waiting for speed. Trying to figure out who's gonna be first, who's gonna be next. Certified immediately gets interrupted. As a Shadow Prince versus Enhancement Shaman, there's only so much you can really do in this situation. I think it's gonna be a little bit hard for Certified here, unless he just plays a hell of a game. Chicago, I think, may have an advantage in this one. Try to get himself close enough in order to get one of these Void Bolts to connect with Chicago. If you can get anybody in melee close enough where these Void Bolts do work, I mean, you might be fine. Chicago, try to see if you can go for a bit of a gripper onto Certified. Wasn't able to with that totem. Certified actually able to get a proper stun on Chicago, though. Maybe could set something up off this one. He's got to be very careful with his cast. Quick fear on Chicago with the mind games to follow. This way could get kind of aggressive. Chicago trying to see if he can do some damage. He'll also heal, but it's going to take some damage. He does some Guardian, is going to activate it for Certified. He's going to have a hard time fighting through the healing that a Shaman is able to put up. As long as you're doing damage, Chicago plenty of self-healing. Certified, as long as he doesn't get interrupted on Shadow, he might be okay. Does go for Disperse. He has Stun as well as a Fear and a Silence coming up very, very soon. If he can get either one of those things onto Chicago in a combo, he could potentially make something happen. Lasso, you're so low. You need something for this one. Leaping in. Oh my goodness, the leap and the final crash at the end. That was well done. Well done. One of my boys, let's get another one going, yeah? GG's gonna get see more folks. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. So with Tyler outskate, we got a +1 spot. Who's the one that had Tyler on the team? Is it Canaric or Chicago? One of the boys is gonna have to invite me then.